figure it out.
All right, I'm
Yeah, but
recording.
it's not like you've been recording the whole time before this.
It's fine because we were talking about personal things. But now I'm
Yeah, of
recording.
course.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave this one unedited unless I say something not okay.
Um, Inappropriate.
Yeah, not appropriate for audiences under 12.
I mean, most likely neither of us are gonna say anything inappropriate
No,
because
not at this hour.
I'm not making jokes that assault other people.
No, we're just
I'm
talking
not.
about
I'm not
we're just talking about stacking
verbally
donuts.
harassing people. Okay, not talking about that.
Talking about stacking donuts, bro. It's
Bro.
so wacky.
Dude, but like, I got a thing. So, that list of movies you gave me?
I do know it.
You know what I find funny that you didn't even make me put on that list?
What?
Godzilla X Kong.
Are you fucking? Well, you said you
Don't
wanted to
worry,
watch. You said you wanted to watch that movie anyway.
yeah, but I also wanted to watch The Wild Robot anyways, and yet you still had me put it on the list.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Speaking of The Wild Robot, I did watch it. It's pretty good movie. Good.
It's a good movie. Great movie. I want to watch it again.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was good.
you know the
I
scene
I
this you could
oh,
go.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was a good movie. So I have this like app on my phone. It's like the Movies Anywhere app or whatever. It's basically because a lot of movies you can buy now, they have like you can get the copies that have a digital code with them too, so you can
Hmm.
redeem the movie on your phone or whatever, and you can access your account like on desktop and shit. But I uh I watched Wild Robot previously, but then I bought it on that app so I could have it on my app.
That's a
Yeah.
fantastic soundtrack. That soundtrack is amazing.
Bro, I wasn't even paying attention to the soundtrack. I was just paying attention to the story,
The story was
dude.
good too.
Like I don't even remember the soundtrack. I mean,
Dude,
it's a good story though. I mean,
this
at first it was kind of like like it was just like kind of like it felt kind of typical. I felt like
I
at
don't
start,
know.
but then it just really, I don't know, made it more
If you saw
interesting.
my review on Instagram, you'd understand my feeling. You'd know my feelings about the movie. But in essence, just as some if because I assume you didn't read it, but in
Probably
essence,
not.
um, I think the movie could have been possibly the greatest DreamWorks movie ever made artistically. Definitely not for you, but artistically, if they would have stuck to it being about a robot, it would be very hard to do. It would be very experimental. But when I saw the first trailer of the movie drop, I thought that it was going to be such a different film than how
Oh
it
yeah,
turned
I know
out.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought it was going
I
to be
also thought that too.
like a silent environmentalist film,
Hmm.
like
I I
experimental,
did too.
brilliant. That's the movie I was hoping for, and I'm not like mad about the movie that we got, but a part of me, the in my opinion, the best scenes in the movie are when that original when the movie of that original trailer represented was shining through. I think those are the best scenes in the movie.
Uh, I did like those scenes a lot. Like, I get that it's like that would have been a cool idea, and I was kind of thinking that's what it was gonna be originally. But I get why they didn't do that because it'd be very hard
I know
to attract an audience and then keep the audience
that's what I
engaged in a
said.
movie like
It's
that.
a movie like that nowadays is not realistic at all
Yeah, it's
because
like a nature documentary without this documentary, I
it's
guess.
it,
Like without the speaking.
a movie like that without uh I mean the movie did pretty good on keeping out celebrity voice actors. They had Pedro Pascal and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I actually didn't know it was Pedro Pascal until I looked at the cast.
Yeah, he did good in the movie.
Yeah, but I think I didn't like him at first because he kind of had just like that smug demeanor.
I
But then
mean
he just kind of became relatable though,
that's kind of yeah,
like as the movie progressed.
that's what anyway, the it did have the one scene where all the geese are taking off.
Mhm.
That scene gave me chills in the theater. That was like that was incredible to watch, like genuinely. I think it's one of the best scenes in any DreamWorks movie that they've ever animated. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was definitely a good movie. I was expecting it to be a good movie. I mean, I liked personally what I liked about the movie was kind of just that emotional like connection in the movie. I guess like it was kind of like emotional, but not like it wasn't like they were trying too hard to make it emotional. Like not like as in it was just kind of like I mean like a lot of shows that like shows and movies and stuff try really hard to make an emotional thing and then overdo it. And I feel like this movie just did it right. I feel like.
It's because a lot of it was, uh, I mean, it's a weird movie to present such a thing because ultimately its its themes are about motherhood. You wouldn't really expect that from a film about a robot killing a family of geese and then finding an egg,
Yeah.
and then but like I'm a what is it? I'm weak
Sucker.
for those kind of plot lines.
You're a sucker for it.
I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for plot lines where like something goes against their own nature
Hmm.
or like changes something majorly about themselves to better something else. Like I'm a sucker for those kind of plot lines.
Yeah, and I feel like that's very relatable for me. I feel like because I mean, fuck, I changed.
Oh,
I've changed a lot for
Me
that
too,
shit.
honestly. You can vouch
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
like yeah, and you could probably vouch for mine. I think
I mean,
maybe a little bit. I mean, most of it was kind of like not around you, but there was enough noticeability. I feel like to where you might have noticed it. I don't know.
I agree with your point, ultimately.
Yeah. Also, off the topic of the wild robot, I watched another movie because I wanted to, because I just saw like a video or something on it about it, and I was just like, shit, I forgot to watch that movie because I wanted to watch it. People can hate me and make fun of me for this, but you know the movie Sing?
Yeah.
So I watched Sing 2 because I personally I actually really like the Sing movies. I mean, probably not
It
something
was
that
all right. Um,
I mean, characteristically, people probably wouldn't think that I would like those kinds of like I would really like that movie, but I actually really did like the movie. I don't know why.
I feel like I mean, it's an enjoyable movie. I don't get upset at it because it's boring or anything like that. It's got decent humor. Uh, it's got fantastic animation, but Illumination almost always has fantastic animation. Um,
Yeah.
it's got a great cast, like excellent cast.
Hmm.
Set, I mean, I just fucking hate the Seth MacFarlane mouse. He's a piece of shit. He's a
Well,
dickhead.
that's the point. He's supposed to
Yeah, I
be.
know. That doesn't
But
excuse it
Sing
though.
2, honestly, I like Sing 2 a lot better than the first one.
I
And I
heard
liked the
it.
first one.
I heard it was
The sec
worse. I
Yeah,
mean, I haven't watched
I
it.
see why some people would say that, but like I don't know, it was just kind of good. Like, cause the character they brought in, or one of the characters they brought in, was like, oh, kind of like his name was Clay or whatever. He was played by Bono, the guy from U2.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Um, but I liked his character because he just had like this very like sad feeling. Like when I saw
Oh,
him, it
is he the
hurt
lion?
him. Yeah, he's the lion.
Yeah, I know about
He
the
was like
lion.
an ex-star or something like that, but his. Do you mind if I kind of say what happened?
I mean, I probably won't care.
Okay. Well, so his wife passed away, right? And in the movie, his wife passed away, and he quit music. It was just really hard for him, because he's like, oh, he lost like the love of his life and shit. and he basically just disappeared for 15 years because of that emotional weight, that he just felt the whole time. And it's just like, I don't know, his character was just very like, it made me sad thinking about it, but like in a good way, I guess, because it's like I feel bad for him and stuff, and it's like it's a sad like what happened to the character and stuff, but at the same time, it's like how he was kind of like slowly getting pulled away from that by like Ash and stuff, like the newer characters, because uh
Ash is the
Moon,
hedgehog, right? Or the
the porcupine, yeah.
porcupine. Yeah, porcupine.
hmm but like Buster Moon, the koala guy.
He's
Of
like I
course,
love him as a character.
yeah, he's a good
He's
character,
actually
but
great.
of course he lied and said that he knew Clay originally because well that's the way he was trying to get a big show, and like a huge show instead of like a small town show.
Hmm.
And so the thing that got it is he said, oh, he could get the Clay or whatever, and that's what sold it. But of course, he actually never even met the guy, and so kind of like the first movie,
Well, I
like
mean,
this
the
thing. He
first
kind
movie
of
was mostly just an accident.
yeah, but at the same time, it wasn't because he was a liar and kind of a
Well,
bit of a scandal.
well,
He
no,
wasn't
because
he
if
wasn't a
you,
very honest person, no.
I
That's what
mean,
I'm getting
well,
at.
yeah, just in general, but for like the big thing in the first movie was that he didn't have the $100,000. The prize was $1,000, but no one would have joined the stupid contest if that was the case. But that was because the lizard's eyeball popped out and
Yeah,
hit the
and
keyboard, which is
Miss
honestly a
Crawley's.
really funny plot point.
Yeah, that was funny. But like the thing is he just kept lying and stringing everyone along, which is what he kind of did in the second one about Clay, because the big, the big record producer or whatever, not record
Is
producer,
that
but
the wolf?
the yeah, the wolf guy, he's an
Yeah,
asshole.
I saw some clips of it.
He's like an asshole and he just wants, of course, the big successful shows. And there was a bunch of like the tryouts and shit that, the scout, or there was like a scout, which is like the dog with the glasses. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen her, but she was like a scout and she basically told Moon that it just wouldn't make it, and it wouldn't have made it if he didn't lie about, Clay. And so, there's that big thing of actually trying to get Clay where he was fucking doomed. I mean, literally, the wolf guy, Mr. Crystal or whatever, he actually tried to kill Moon
Yeah, I saw a clip where he's like handing him
multiple times.
off like a building or some shit.
Yeah, off his like private fucking balcony.
That's crazy.
And then he did the same on the set during the play because they put it on without him knowing, because they took over the theater and they set up a distraction to get all the security away from it, so he wouldn't
Yeah.
know. And well, of course they did find out. And he literally went there and he tried to kill Moon again.
How's the song selection for the big climax?
I feel like it's pretty good, honestly. Like the big performance at the end thing that was like all of their performances and stuff for the actual like big show. I actually really liked it
I haven't listened to any of
personally.
them except for I know the gorilla. He sings "Sky Full of Stars," I love that song.
Uh-huh.
It's a great song.
Yeah, so Johnny sings that, and he's like the first performance of the group, and then the wolf guy's Crystal's daughter, the wolf girl. I don't know if you've probably seen her too.
Probably at some
Uh,
point.
I mean, she was like a spoiled brat, and so like Moon was like, "Oh, I'll give you the lead role because well, Rosita was having problems because she was scared of heights." It turned out she was,
Rosita's
and
the
part of it
pig,
was
right?
yeah, and part of it was like jumping off this like huge thing for like. Of course, she had like the the fucking harness on and
Yeah, I
like the
remember
tether
that
on her
from the
back, right?
trailers.
But like, of course, she broke down. She didn't know she was afraid of heights, but it happened and was like, well, it wasn't gonna work. But of course, the daughter, kind of spoiled brat, thought she was like all that or whatever. Was like, oh, I'll take it, but and Buster was at first like, no, no, but then of course he got threatened by the wolf guy because it's his daughter or whatever. So that happened and stuff, but eventually, and of course she was like, oh, he fired me and stuff, and like she caused even more problems, which caused Mr. Crystal to want to kill Moon. But anyways, eventually she came to her senses and she played the set like a secondary role, I guess. So it was like so there's Johnny's performance, which is the gorilla, and then after that, it was her performance. Her name was Portia. Um,
Portia.
uh, yeah, she had her performance next after that. I think that one was pretty decent. Um, and then who was after that? I'm trying to remember who was after that. Uh, oh yeah, Mina, which is the elephant. Her performance um was okay. Also, I feel like the ones that I liked was like um I kind of like Rosita's performance when she did it, like because I don't know, just pretty
Does
decent.
Ash
I don't
have
remember
one?
what's yeah. Ash has it at the very end with Clay,
Oh,
which is so basically the idea is they're like they're like show or whatever was like, oh, Rosita was like a space explorer or whatever, and she was searching through like planets to find a long lost survivor or whatever, which is Clay, because he's been missing for 15 years in real life,
it's
and
so
like the
subtle.
actual like real life things. That's where they're gonna put it in. This was all like Gunther's idea, the guy pig.
The guy
Yeah,
pig.
yeah, the one
Is that
that was
her
like partnered
husband?
with Rosita. No, not her husband. Her
Oh
husband's
yeah,
just a
the
business guy or whatever.
fucking like
But the one that
the
she was
German
partnered
dude.
with, yeah, I think he's funny.
He is funny.
Uh, it's funny, but so the whole show was pretty much his idea, but Moon was obviously like against it at first, and he tried to put his own show, but it was like instantly shut down. But then Gunther started kind of like ranting about his idea for the show, and then uh Crystal, the wolf guy, was like, "This might work pretty much," and so it's Gunther's show pretty much, his idea, and it was yeah.
Yeah, this isn't
But
really
at the
what I had in
very
mind for what we were going to talk about.
yeah, I know, but like you didn't really have. Did you have anything in mind in particular?
Not really. I
We
mean,
were kind of just talking about
I
stuff.
feel like when we're talking, and we're just talking. We find it like way easier, way more natural to find something to talk about and like just talk about something for an extended period of time. But then when we're recording for like right now where we're recording, it's like we don't know what to talk about anymore. It's a
Well, yeah,
really
because most
really
of
weird subconscious thing.
I mean, we talk about a lot of personal things that you wouldn't exactly want to put
I've talked
on the
about
internet.
some of the most personal stories of my entire life,
And
specifically
I
in
feel
the
like,
episode where I talk about losing over $2,000.
yeah, but generally, just you and me. A lot of times when we talk, just us, it's either just a bunch of random crap that just kind of goes in like no, there's not really any direction. It's just things get brought up, and then we just talk about
Those
whatever
are
brought
the
got brought up,
those are my
which is
favorite
like what
kind of
we're.
conversation.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing now, except I'm explaining a movie to you because I talked about the Wild Robot and then mentioned another movie. It's like just like trailing conversation that just doesn't make sense, but it just happens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then there's the real personal stuff, but the real personal stuff is personal,
We'll get to
to put it the least, I guess.
semi-personal stuff.
Yeah,
Do you think
yeah, but
stacking donuts on it is real?
dude, stop with that.
Bro, you don't get it.
I don't want to get it either.
Bro, I feel like it would be too sticky.
Stop.
Like even like,
Please, can you stop?
bro, what's your favorite Dunkin' Donuts donut? You go to Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I
Bro, get
don't even
that.
think I've ever seen a Dunkin' Donuts
Yeah, they don't really have them too much in the Northwest.
or in like Northwest. They have them in like Seattle and shit.
They have them in here. Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah, but like the inland Northwest, no, doesn't exist pretty much. Uh,
Did
but
you?
yeah. Anyways, on the movie Sing 2, it was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
I'm gonna watch it when I have when I get the Fast and Furious movies out of the way.
Yep.
Been watching a lot of
Hmm.
House, like House MD.
Oh, I've seen clips on YouTube about that.
That's what got
About
me to
it.
watch the series actually, was because uh I don't know if
I don't even know why they show up though. Like
I
on my
don't
YouTube,
yeah,
they
I don't
just
know
are there.
either. I don't watch a lot of medical content. It's weird, but I watched a
I don't
clip.
watch any medical content.
Yeah, me neither, honestly. I don't watch any of that. But anyway, um, it was this one. It was a one clip about. I mean, I've already seen. At that point, I've already seen like 20 different clips from random episodes of the show. Uh, about him like discovering things about patients or like being a smart ass because that's his character. But
Yeah.
uh, I saw the clip of it's season two, episode two, I think it is. It's the best episode in the whole show. I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen two and a half seasons by now. Um, but I can safely say that it's still probably the best episode in the show was when this I think she's an 8 year old. She's an 8 year old with cancer. And she comes in and like House has to give her the conversation of like even if the treatment works, like it's still going to give you only another year. So like, do you really think it's worth it? And then like they have a super emotional conversation about like the girl's acting was fantastic. She's all teary eyed and she asks him if he's asking her if she wants to die, and like the YouTube short made me cry. That short on YouTube made me fucking cry. And then I watched the episode and then I cried more. So that's something weird that um that can get me like to like anything a lot is if I cry at something, because that proves that it went out of its way to make sure that I have an emotional connection with it, which
Hmm.
only increases the quality.
Yeah. Um, I don't cry very much, but I do sometimes see like clips and stuff from shows and movies that make me emotional. I don't really cry though. I don't know. I just don't. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because it just doesn't
Yeah, I don't think
happen.
I've ever. I mean, I've seen you. I think I've seen you cry maybe two or three times from like
Well, like middle
pain.
school. Yeah, getting hit in the head with a football.
I remember that.
That was funny.
I was
Now that I
mad,
think about
bro.
it,
I was mad. I wanted to go
dude,
up there and like punch the guy, but I
I
didn't
was
want
a
to
bit
do
of
that.
I was a bit of a bitch back then, though.
Me too.
I mean, it's like, yeah, sure, getting hit in the head with a football, yeah, it fucking hurts, especially when you get hit with the point of the football.
Yeah.
But I cried at everything back then, bro. It's just like I could get like pinched hard enough, and I'd probably start crying. I mean, like,
You
I was a
remember
bit of a wuss back then.
um remember that one English teacher, early middle school, or the old lady in middle school. You remember that?
Which old lady?
The English teacher for the first couple years. I think it was the first
Oh,
couple years.
Ewing?
Yeah, Ewing.
Yeah.
So we had her for first period every day. I remember uh, a couple moments in particular that kind of stick with me and I think about sometimes. So I mean, I'll start out with a funny one. Was one time we were just she was talking about something I don't really remember, but then I I fucking blasted ass in the back of the classroom, and then and then a couple people looked back at me, and I was so embarrassed.
I think I was I there for that?
You were sitting right next to me.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that, but I didn't want to like assume that
That
I
shit
remember
was
that.
I ripped fucking ass, bro.
Dude, I hope they didn't think it was me, bro.
They were looking straight at me, dude. I knew they knew it was me, but
I mean,
I
you did
couldn't hide it, but I tried.
you did that occasionally, like in PE, bro.
It was
Dude, that
bad
was
at
the
PE.
that was the worst thing, bro. Because I'd be sitting next to you and you just rip as I'm like, dude.
Okay. Anyway, there was this one time where you remember Aspen?
Yep.
So there was one day we were having like group discussions or something like the teacher like okay you split up into groups and discuss the topic shit like that I think that's what it was but Aspen he fucking slapped me on the face with a book and like that shit hurt and then I just and it was you and it was you and him were talking there, hanging out, and then he slapped me with the book when I tried to come in and like join the conversation. And then uh, after he slapped me, I started crying, and then I went into my corner and didn't say anything.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
Yeah,
I still got along with him a lot, but sometimes it was just too
I
much,
think
dude.
it was mostly just a lack of other friends. I don't, I don't know. Middle school was weird.
I mean, when it was just me and him, though, it was pretty chill. I have that way about me when I'm one on one with people. It's usually pretty goddamn chill.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
so
then
yeah,
not another. It's not like a very specific time, but it happened a lot. Was that one like I don't know if it was just because I was tired or if it was just like I didn't want to be there. I never really found that out. But sometimes it being first period and like I'm sitting there and like I just start like tearing up for no reason. And there were a couple times where other people in the class they noticed and they asked me if I was okay. And I never knew what to say, so I just like nodded my head. I think about that sometimes. It's like I've really I've emotionally matured from then. I don't. It's a food for thought is for me personally is like that was almost that was at least 3 times a week that I came into that classroom and I just started crying. Not a
yeah,
lot, but apparently enough to be noticeable.
yeah. It was middle school and shit. It was not very good.
No, it was not kind to me. Certainly not.
Was kind of me either.
I didn't really. We'll save it for the actual for the future podcast episode where we just talk about middle school.
Yeah,
But that's one small part of it.
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So, do you think that stacking donuts on it is real?
Dude, stop. Stop with that, bro. I already in the normal podcast episodes, I already have enough of that stuff with Gavin, okay? I don't need you to do it too.
Listen, the people got to know.
No, they don't. The people would probably be happier not knowing.
I mean, you don't know. Whatever, that's fine.
Wait, what time is it? Yeah, 4:30 in the morning is a good time, you know. Very Hey, this reminds me, back in the day, this wasn't actually back in the day. So reminds me of my Castle Crashing stream that I did a while back. It
You
was
streamed
4 in
it?
the morning. Yeah, it was 4 in the morning. This was a months ago. It was like early last year.
Did you get any viewers?
Or I guess early this year technically, because like whatever. It was like probably like January or February. Um, but I had three viewers
Did
on
they
the actual like stream.
did they comment at all?
Yeah, I actually played with one of them.
Oh,
Yeah, there was this guy who was watching. He's like, "Oh, I love Castle Crash." He was just like, just decided I'd play with him. We were playing on like the lava levels. But
I
yeah,
never got
dude,
past the lava levels.
I beat the game multiple times. I just like the game.
I'm well
Like
aware.
on PC, I haven't beaten the game yet because I just don't really play it. But on the Xbox 360, I beat the game with like half the characters. Just because I beat an entire playthrough with just the bow once. It was pretty cool. Well, of course, for combat, like, oh, if I needed the horn or something for like something, then obviously I'd use that. But I just used the bow because I like maxed out agility, so I just sprint around and just launch arrows across the map.
That sounds
Across
annoying.
this level. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I did so much damage, it didn't matter. But I was playing as the skeleton because, you know. Uh, yeah.
Hand
But
in the
yeah,
bone.
when I live streamed it, I was just playing as, I think, the Orange Knight, I think. And then the guy I played with was playing as the Gray Knight,
What power does the orange knight have?
Fire.
Really? I thought what's the red knight
The
then?
Storm is like electricity, lightning and
Oh,
stuff. And then blue is ice and green is like poison or something.
yeah.
It's like poison. I played as the Red Knight on my original playthrough back on the Xbox 360.
I
Oh my
played
god,
the
that character was like invulnerable, dude.
I
I was
played
so
as
good at the
the
game.
pink knight because pink is epic sauce.
But yeah, when I streamed that, I had three viewers during the stream, and then when I posted the video, the amount of views I got on the actual posted video was three. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. Because I recorded on Twitch because I wasn't set up to live stream on YouTube yet, and Twitch was just kind of like easy because you could just do it whenever.
Yeah.
But then then I posted on YouTube, and they both got three views. It was crazy. I took that video down though because it just sucked. Because like the actual recorded version of the video, it wasn't good because like I had to like switch off the screen sometimes, and my recording thing would be like it would show like a message in the middle of the screen saying it's like, oh, because the moved out of the window or something, the stream is paused or whatever on the actual like recording thing. So when I posted it, it still had that stuff, and that just happened throughout the game. So it's like I couldn't really do anything about it. I could just cut out levels, and stuff like that because it would just look really bad. So I just took the video down. But I love Castle Crashers. I just don't have anyone to play with this. That's why I don't play it much anymore.
Bro, we gotta play Castle Crashers sometime. We gotta record that. We gotta
You
record
just
us
gotta
playing Castle
download
Crashers.
it, bro. You just have to download Castle Crashers, bro,
I'm gonna look
and I'm good
to
to go.
see.
Do you have Castle Crashers?
I don't know.
It's probably like
Probably.
$10.
Wait.
I bought Castle Crashers and it came with Pit People. I like Pit People. It's pretty good. Do you know what Pit People is?
Pit People?
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of it.
Obviously it's another game by Behemoth, but it's like a little turn-based like strategy game where you move across like the hexagons or whatever and you fight the other teams.
Is it worth it to buy the blacksmith pack?
The blacksmiths? The blacksmith's a pretty cool character. I
What
mean,
does he
blacksmith,
do?
I think, if I remember correctly, is one of the fan favorites. But like, I don't know. He does well. They all do the same thing. It just looks different. I mean, realistically, he's cool though. He's got like the antlers
Yeah,
and shit.
I could download the game from Gavin's library.
Gavin has it.
Yeah, apparently. News to me.
Oh yeah, I think he does. That makes sense. I know
So I
he's
have to
played the games.
download Remnant.
I like me. I like Cancer Crush. But Pit People, it's funny because that game just makes fun of itself. Like, you know how like in games on like loading screens and stuff, there's like tips a lot of times.
Yeah.
There's one tip on Pit People where it's like this game is like other like strategy games, but worse. I'm like, all right. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that
yeah,
game though.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty
yeah. I've
fun.
seen this game. Tactical
Yeah, like
RPG
yeah,
with
it's
that
fun.
classic Behemoth feel. I love Behemoth
Mhm.
games. They're
I like
great.
the music too. Like the main menus track for Pit People is so good,
I
in
still
my
think their
opinion, at
best
least.
game is Alien Hominid. I love Alien Hominid. Holy moly.
I honestly I never got into that game. Never really played it though. I mean, I like tried it once a long time ago.
It's got like a really speedy satisfaction to it. I don't know what it is, but I played through the
Yeah,
entirety of the Game Boy Advance version.
down. All right. My favorite Behemoth game is Castle Crashers. I love Castle Crashers.
I want to
Probably one of my
play
favorite games.
BattleBlock Theater because I heard that one was really fun.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one.
But I also used to play their Flash games. I played a lot of their Flash games. Like
I never,
they made this one
I
called
never did.
Dad and Me, where you played as well, uh you played as this little purple psychopath with a skull mask, and you go around killing children.
Okay.
It's a lot more fun than it sounds, trust me.
I'm not saying that doesn't sound fun. It sounds weird.
It
But I
is
guess
really it is really
most
weird.
Behemoth games are weird.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about
Am I
Behemoth is
allowed to
their
talk
games are
about killing
uncanny.
children on my podcast?
No, well, yeah, yeah,
Mm,
probably. I think that's more of a up to you choice. Well, I
it's
mean, it's not like
fine.
you're killing children. You're talking about a game that
I'm not
just
getting
happens to be like
I'm not
that.
getting demonetized because I'm not
It's not
monetized.
monetized. Like,
But yeah,
oh,
Data Me's great. Uh, pretty. It's a decent beat 'em up. It's very hard
yeah.
though, like very hard.
Dude, should I plug my YouTube channel? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna plug my YouTube channel. It's
You
not
end it
worth
by
watching.
fighting the mafia or the gang. You fight a
That's so
gang at the
real.
end.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy. Whatever. Anyway,
Dude, I should plug my YouTube channel. I'm just kidding.
yeah, you
My YouTube
plug
channel
your YouTube
isn't worth
channel.
it's no, it's not worth watching.
I'll plug mine.
Okay, you have all that.
Go look up uh Markiplier. That's my channel.
Uh-huh.
You probably haven't
Yeah,
heard of it.
totally. Could you do your signature intro?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
You sound more like Joe Swanson from Family Guy.
I get those two, dude. Those they're so similar.
No, they're
Cusco's
not.
Cusco's poison. The poison designed specifically to kill Cusco.
I think you need to watch the
Hey,
Markiplier videos and then
hey,
watch Family Guy to
hey,
realize that they're
Peter.
quite different.
Hey, Peter. Hey, hey, Lois. Where's Peter at,
Okay, that's
Lois?
enough. That's enough.
Okay. I put my mic in back in.
Oh, Mikey, I got a question for you. What would you say is like your number one favorite game? like single game. You can't say series. Like the game. You know,
The game, my very one,
the game.
number one,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
It's been like that
Don't.
for uh what is it, like 7 years now?
Yeah.
I mean, I played it in my youth. I played it big time in my youth, but then uh aside from the Nintendo Wii that we had, I kind of fell out of playing video games just because we were poor and I didn't have anything else to play.
You
So I
were
did.
poor.
Hmm?
You were poor.
Well,
I was poor.
more poor than I am now.
Oh yeah. Uh,
So I play. I
I don't
played.
have.
I played a rotation of Sonic the Hedgehog, specifically Sonic Unleashed and Sonic and the Secret Rings. Uh, Wii Sports Resort, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and Super Mario Galaxy. I played those over and over again, and
Yeah.
I didn't really. I wasn't too mainstream back then because we didn't have Wi-Fi. We didn't have internet. I wasn't exposed to the horrors of Blue Waffle and Kill.com, Live Leak, and all that. Good thing too. I would have been a messed up kid. Holy moly.
Dude, I played a Sonic game on back in the day. I don't remember. I never can remember what it's called,
Do you remember what happens in
but
it?
that game was so bad. It was like that, like sort of. I guess it was like sort of a 3D like platformer one where you could play as Sonic, uh, I think Knuckles, Shadow, and I think Silver or whatever.
Okay, you're talking. It was on 360, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about Sonic 06. That game has a
Uh,
very, very particular reputation for being one of the worst games ever made. You chose quite a game to play right there.
Bro, I just showed up one day, man.
I'm se- I'm serious. I don't remember where I got my copy. It just
I,
appeared.
I don't either. I actually don't remember where it came from. I just remember having it.
I got rid of it though. That was not a
I
good
pl- I
game.
played as a I played as Silver. Yeah. No, that
I
game
never
was
finished any of the
that was a
stories.
game. That was definitely one of the games of all time.
I can't help but agree. It's a,
Yeah, that was
it,
the like the only Sonic game I played besides the one of the DS games.
bro.
The DS one was actually good though.
You gotta play Sonic Unleashed, bro. It's such a good game,
I don't want to play Sonic. Dude,
bro.
I wish I had a favorite game, but I just can't decide, bro. I've been weighing this question in my head for years. I could never pick one. I've never been able to pick my favorite game
What is
because
the
there's so many
most?
games that are just like
What is the most
I
inf?
love them.
Well, I mean, it means a different thing to eat to every person. Like some people see it like, oh, what's your best comfort food game? Or like, what game can you replay a million times and not be
Any
bored
of
of
the
it?
games that I have, any of the games that I have in like top 10, I could play over and over and over and over again. But I just can't decide which one is like the game, for me. There's so many games that were so impactful on me, like, I don't know, dude. Something that just like changed the course of my life. Not actually. Well, I mean, they sort of did, but not really. And then there's just those games that were like so emotionally like slap in the face that also was like, holy crap, I love that game.
Yeah,
Game's
like
just
Deep
that
Rock
good.
Galactic. That
Mushroom.
game changed my life.
You just point at the mushroom, bro. Mushroom. Mushroom.
Rock and Stone.
Mushroom.
We're rich. We're rich.
Mushroom. But dude, there's so many games that are just like were such big games in my life, bro. Like Halo Reach. Oh my God. Halo Reach, dude, that game was like so emotional for me. The story in that game is crazy, dude.
I'm gonna
It
play
actually
it
made that was like
eventually.
one of the first games and one of the only games that I've ever played that actually made me cry.
Yeah, I haven't played too many
That's saying
games
something too.
that's made me cry. There's only a few I could think of off the top of my head. I
Dude,
cried.
the thing
You can go.
the thing about Halo Reach though is it almost made me I was like on the brink of breaking down multiple times while playing it. That's the thing.
Damn.
God.
The games I've cried at was I've cried at Horizon Zero Dawn when one of the main characters' sister dies and like it's super sad. Um, I cried at God of War Ragnarok multiple times actually. Uh, very, very fantastic story. But and then I cried at a couple of the Kingdom Hearts games, specifically BBS, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Kingdom Hearts 3. And then I cried at Cuphead because it made me so unimaginably angry that I started to have an aneurysm and I made myself cry because I was so mad. Looking back now, that's
Understandable.
funny though. That's fucking hilarious. Because it wasn't even the worst fight in the game. I cried in anger at the the stupid robot. The stupid fucking robot. The robot made me cry. I digress. You're probably taking a piss or something.
No. I've I never played the Cuphead games, but I watched Markiplier play them, so
Dude, we got playing.
I'm not playing that.
Bro, we got. Dude, trust me.
I've played enough games that made me want to kill myself.
It's a really. Cuphead's really fun, dude. I'll play Cuphead.
Here's the thing though, how long is it fight? How
How
many
long?
times can you fight it? How many times can you fight the same boss before it's not fun anymore? That's the real
Depends
question.
on which boss it is.
Exactly.
So, 'cause some of them I could fight forever, like Baroness von Bonbon, the Candy Queen. She's fun. I'll fight her again and again. But like Ribby and Croaks gives me PTSD from when I tried to S rank them. It's fucking
Man.
frogs. Piece of shit fucking frog. And the devil.
Speaking
The
of
devil's
rage
great.
games, speaking of games that have made me rage beyond belief, Geometry Dash.
You know, that is.
When you've beaten that game, man, or almost beaten that game since they decided to add more levels.
Did they
Anyways,
add more levels?
yeah.
Dang.
They added Dash, which is the new last level.
What
And they've added,
difficulty is
I
it?
think, hard enough. It's I think it's the same difficulty as Finger Dash technically, but it's way harder. It's way harder because it's like on the actual like the basic like levels, like the story levels, I guess you could say. And even though it's not really a story, those levels, the ranking on difficulty for them, it just feels it's just not very specific. And so like you'll get one level that's like so like you get like Electroman Adventures, and then you put that with like Dash, and it's like astronomical difference in difficulty. Like I could probably beat Electroman Adventures with like one eye closed, bro. And but then like Dash is makes me want to kill myself. But when you put in the time to like get really far in that game, it's emotionally taxing,
Yeah, I know.
especially when they
I
have
gave
a.
up on that game a long time ago.
Oh yeah, they also had this thing called the Tower,
The
which is
tower.
like it's so weird because like it's like these levels, but like you actually start out like stationary,
What?
which is weird. Like you're stationary, like you're not just automatically sliding, and you actually have arrows to go left and right. It is so weird to me
That's
because I'm
not
not used to.
that's not okay. Like is it a platformer?
If I can pretty much.
Ew.
Oh, there's at least, well, the only thing that makes this like reasonable is there's checkpoints.
Did you
But
see
like,
the
it's so weird because I don't know when to take my finger off for like going forward.
mm. Do you see that one guy who made like I didn't actually watch the video, but I saw that uh a guy like programmed a level so that it's 3D. It's like a 3D level and it actually works.
I haven't seen that.
It looks
I
really
more
cool.
like to suffer. I more like to suffer silently playing just the default levels. Oh, like the gauntlets too. Oh my God, they keep adding more gauntlets, and I'm like, kill yourself. They're fun levels, but they're so annoying because there's like they're hard. Like there's like this split gauntlet and stuff that's new. And I hate it. There's also a Discord gauntlet. The first level of
Discord?
that's pretty fun.
Like Discord?
Yeah.
Like Discord?
Dude, stop. Do not play that. Stop.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm
Can't
gonna take away your soundboard privileges.
do that.
It's my server. I can't do that. We're not on your server, we're on mine, buddy.
Shit. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We already got 52 minutes of content. That's crazy.
Does that mean you want to end it?
We could.
Do you want to?
Let's take a vote.
What do you mean a
All,
vote?
all,
If we disagree with each other, there's no progress.
all who agree say aye.
Agree to what? Agree to
Ending
end the
ending the
episode or
episode
agree to not end the
and
episode?
ending to end.
I don't care.
All who agree say aye. All opposed say nay. We're at a stalemate. We have to
Why
gerrymander.
aren't you voting? Why aren't you voting, bro?
Coach don't play.
It's just me. I literally said I don't care.
Which
Gosh,
where
which what?
okay. Where if you could
Is
like
Gomorrah.
hold on, I'm trying to think of what oh,
Continue.
which
I just
one of the
died
seven
across the road,
wonders
bro.
of the world would you think would be the most epic to be naked on top of?
Whichever one's the tallest.
Which one's the tallest?
I don't know.
Probably the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Does this include like old world like wonders that don't exist anymore?
I don't
Like the
know
Tower
how
of
you'd
the
stand
Light, like,
naked on those
but
if
if they
they
were
don't
there,
exist anymore.
It's a hypothetical question. I wouldn't stand on any of them naked, but it's a hypothetical.
I would stand on all of them naked
I wouldn't.
because that would be awesome,
But
like
they can see
glorious.
your
I would
they can
stand.
see
I
your
would
stuff
totally
hanging out from
stand.
outer space, bro.
I would totally stand on the Great Wall of China naked. Totally stand on the Great
Which part
Pyramid
of
of
it?
Giza. Totally,
Which part?
absolutely stand on the statue of Zeus naked.
Okay.
Definitely say yes to the Taj Mahal, the Temple of Artemis. Oh, you better believe it. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Yeah, something's gonna be hanging. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. I don't think that's standing
See,
anymore.
neither is. I don't think the Hanging Gardens are either.
Are they not?
I don't
No,
think
is
so.
it? Hang on, because I think you might be right.
Could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think they're
Yeah, Wonder
around
of the
anymore.
Ancient World.
Exactly. See, that's why I asked that question. Is like, does that count the one, like the ancient one?
It's open 24 hours though.
What are they gonna do? Close it? What are they gonna do? Put up a fence around it? Like, not really anything you can do about it.
It'd be cool to visit though, and stand on top of it naked.
It doesn't really exist anymore.
The Colossus of Rhodes and the
Is
Mausoleum
that one
of
still standing?
Halic Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus.
I don't know. I don't know how to
So
say it.
the Hanging Gardens, the lighthouse, the mausoleum, and the Colossus of Rhodes, those do not exist anymore.
See, that's what I thought. I didn't know about the mausoleum, but like I was like the Colossus of Rhodes. I don't think that existed anymore. Right. But yeah, that's why I asked the question. It's like, does that include the ones that don't exist anymore?
I would totally stand on Zeus's dumbass head naked though.
Oh, you're being insensitive to other people's cultures.
I'm not being sensitive to it. You're
You
calling
called
Zeus?
you
No,
called a you called a god dumb.
I guess I can't really. I'm, there are people who do believe who do worship those gods still.
Yep. Yes, there is.
I was referring to the one from Disney's Hercules because he looks like a fucking doofus.
Dude, I don't remember what he looks like.
He looks like an idiot.
Haven't seen that movie in forever.
I watched it a couple months ago, mostly because Hades is a really good Disney character. He's funny.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything about that movie, honestly.
It's pretty forgettable for
I
the
just
most
remember
part.
this
Mostly
I
just
just
Hades.
remember the song. I remember the song about Hercules.
Which one's that one?
The one.
The one that the
Yep.
Gospels sing?
I don't remember. I don't
Cool.
remember.
Cool. It's not important.
Personally, not a big Disney person.
I'm a big Disney
Personally.
person. I'm a big, big Disney person. Mostly for Pixar, but you already knew that. Our audience didn't,
Yep.
though. I'm a big Disney fan, big Disney
Wait,
nerd.
your mom didn't know that?
Oh, my mom knows for sure.
Well, she's your audience. Probably.
Dang. Hi, mom. You have
Do you
some.
watch do you listen to your own episodes when they go up?
Yeah, just mostly just to make sure that the audio processed fine.
But like after they go up, after you post them, do you watch them or listen to them like all the way through? Get view time for the channel.
I'm not gonna farm my own views.
You would.
I would, but I don't feel like it. Feels dishonest, and I'd rather be doing other things with my phone.
Yeah, see, if I did that, my views would have 10 views instead of 4. Okay.
Hey, the once you get to like I think it's like 1114 views or something, that's $1. That's $1.
Yeah, if I can get monetized first, which requires like 500 subscribers or some crap like that. I'm like, I don't have that kind of subscribers.
Yeah, we'll work up to it. Don't worry. Due time, due time.
I'm kind of curious about how many views I have. Like, all right, let's see, 4 views, 9 views, 18 views, solid, 7, 10, 44, 12, 3. Oh wait, why is it showing Connor's videos, bro? When I look up my name, my YouTube account, if I scroll down far enough, it'll show Connor's account too. That's funny. Is it because he tags me and stuff? Probably. And then if I scroll even further down, it shows yours. Whoa. You got your Monta Hunter World Part 1. Not
Monster Hunter
really.
World Part 1.
Not really.
We
Big
never
turtle.
in the series we never followed up on,
Yeah, it's too hard to.
honestly. Because I wanted to do a lot of grinding off camera.
And then if I scroll down further, bro, I scroll down once I'm past my videos, your videos, and Connor's videos. It shows just battle cats. I like battle cats. What can I say? The best thing though is if I look up my YouTube channel's name, it's the first thing that pops up. Yes, that means I've succeeded in life. That's what matters. Well, I've got 18 subscribers with 7 videos. Kind of crazy. I don't get why one video did so well and the others suck balls.
Not too
It's probably
worried.
because it's the only video that I actually put work into. Probably only because it's the only video I actually edited.
I think
It's because
YouTube
I went through
detects.
like 6 hours of clips to get down to like a 30-minute video.
Dang.
So I did a lot of editing. And I would do it again. It's just I have to find a video that's worth editing. I just have to record a video that's worth editing.
You think I have the
I want to
voice
play
to
some
be
more
able to
Beat
do
Saber. Do what?
ASMR content?
No.
Just gonna shoot down my dreams like that? Damn.
Why is your dreams ASMR?
Because that'd be
That's the
funny.
question, not what I just I forgot. Bruh. No, I don't think anyone has the voice to do ASMR because ASMR is weird, bro.
ASMR is weird. It's like,
And plus, you have to be a woman to make it make it anywhere.
or Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that works too. Morgan Freeman should do ASMR.
He should.
I
Or Bob
I was gonna
Ross,
say I'd listen
but
to it, but I would not. May he
Bob
rest in
Ross
peace.
isn't around anymore.
Dude, sometimes it's like on TV and stuff, it'll still show his old like episodes and
Really?
stuff.
They still air that?
Yeah, they do. Sometimes it's like it's kind of hard to find a little bit, but it's cool because you can see him like
What a joy.
the happy little trees.
You can find every single one of his episodes on YouTube though.
Yeah. But it's like that's not something I'd look up because that's not what I watch usually.
Dude,
But like just seeing it on TV, it's just sometimes I'll just put it on and just let it play.
that's something the Big Four could do is that we could all get like canvases and we could all get a bunch of paints and then we could all like try to follow a Bob Ross video and see how we do with the painting.
That would not go very well,
Dude,
bro.
I feel like it would be
Somehow
fun though.
someone, probably maybe,
Gavin
but
would probably
somehow
end up
someone would
huffing
end
the
up with
paint.
some sort of phallic object on their painting.
Probably me.
Or Connor, or Gavin, or me.
It's a 1 in 4 chance of happening.
It's a 4 in 4 chance
It's a
of
four.
happening.
It's a 4 in 4 chance.
It's guaranteed that's gonna happen at least once.
That's my artist signature. A great artist always signs his art, and my signature is a drawing of a very particularly shaped uh thing. Fa
Thing.
thing.
Phallic object.
Yeah, maybe not in so many words, but it's a wiener.
Okay, but I think
If you
I think they
catch
got it
my
after
drift.
it started. Bruh.
You know what I find funny about Mexican food?
Oh my God. What?
They're all like the same 4 ingredients. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, depends.
A lot of them. You got like freaking
Feel like
you got
most
like burrito,
default
taco,
dishes,
you got
I
like
feel like most
taquitos,
of I feel like most dishes, if you
chimichanga.
actually eat like Mexican food and not American Mexican food, I feel like most of those just each dish has more than four ingredients in it. Usually.
Yeah, but it's like the
Like
same bit four. It's
if
like
I
the
go to
same
like an
four base
authentic
things.
if I go to like an authentic place, there's gonna be a whole bunch of crap on that just a taco, dude. They're gonna have like onions on it.
Well, I'm
Gonna have
not
some
getting like
onions,
specific, but I mean like
some like bunch of stuff. What
bunch of
meat?
stuff.
Meat or not meat? That's
I
pretty
go
much
with
it.
the
Meat
not
and
meat.
beans. I go with whatever tastes good.
Bro, now I want Taco Bell. Fuck.
Dude, I can't even get Taco Bell. The nearest Taco Bell is like an hour away, but it's closed for renovations
DoorDash.
and stuff. It's an hour away.
That
It's an
doesn't
hour
stop
away
me.
on a freeway going 80 miles per hour.
That's what I
Like the
do.
whole way, and it's an hour away. So it's like 80 miles. Yeah, it's a little far. And plus, it doesn't matter because the place is closed. The next nearest Taco Bell's like 2 hours away. Actually, no, it's not. It's like an hour and a half, I think. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure actually. Hour and a half, 2 hours.
Are you doing anything for
I always,
Thanksgiving?
uh, going home.
Wish I could do that.
Bruh. Did you just ask me the question so I could be depressed?
No, I'm just wondering if you're doing anything special. Go see my mom.
Maybe. I might eat food.
You might. You're considerate.
Might. Dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it, bro. Depends how the weather holds up, because I have
Oh
to
shit,
drive
yeah.
a ways.
I forgot
I
snow
have to drive
existed.
through two. I have to drive through two passes,
I haven't had to deal with
and they're
snow
not
in like
friendly.
almost a year now. Damn.
I
I've been
haven't had to
chilling.
deal with snow in 2 days. Pretty impressive, dude. Yeah, but to go home, I have to go through two passes, and they're not friendly, or at least one of them ain't friendly.
Instead of
So,
snow in Hawaii,
yeah,
it just rains.
rain.
It just rains. It's been raining for
Seattle.
like a week straight now.
It's literally like Seattle. Back when I was in the Seattle area when I was a little kid, I could like I only remember a few like snow days in my entire time I was there. I just remember it pouring all the time and it always being slush on the ground. I don't like slush. Slush is annoying. especially when you just like accidentally step in it and your shoes are soaked for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I
Not
hate
fun.
that. I hate that feeling, honestly. Like that,
Yeah, never go to Seattle during the winter
I
because
don't
it's
want
gonna
to.
be yeah, there
Does
might
it
be
snow
snow,
there?
but then yeah, it does, but in a few days it's usually slush and rain, so
Hell
it
no.
doesn't really last.
I don't want to go there anyway. That
At
place is a
least
shit show.
yeah, it's not that bad. You just gotta go to the right areas. Like there's some areas where it's not great, but there's some nicer areas. Like the football stadium around there is pretty nice.
Uptight security.
Well, most of the area doesn't have security because it's not in the football stadium. I mean, all the shit around it for like a couple miles at least. More than that, more than a couple miles. There's some really nice areas over there. There are some not so nice areas. It sucks because Lake Stevens is where my old home, back there. It ain't too nice there anymore. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest either. Which sucks because that's where I'm from, technically, sort of.
Do you prefer pancakes, waffles, or French toast?
Waffles.
Mm,
I know what your answer is, but my answer is waffles.
I'm a French toast baby. Baby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know,
Have you
man.
had
But
my
this,
French toast? I think I made you my French toast before.
I think once. I don't remember. I'm a waffle guy though, because I like waffles. Waffles are good.
They're
I
good.
like pancakes
They're,
too.
I think waffles are overall my least preferred out of the three, though, honestly. Unless they're made by my
Really.
mom. But generally,
Dude,
I
if you get like
prefer
those really nice like Belgian waffles, oh my God.
those are
Like the
good.
fancy ones.
And I had
Good.
to, I went to Waffle House when I was in
God.
Georgia.
How many
Uh,
homeless people were fighting there?
there was a Marine in there.
Oh,
I mean, it's
were there any
basically
homeless
basically
people?
the same thing, but whatever.
Whoa.
I apologize to any
You might not
Marines.
want to say that, bro.
Disclaimer, I'm
A
not
Marine,
sponsored by the Air
Marine guy.
Force.
What? The Marine could probably beat your ass, bro. Maybe, I
It's
don't
not
know.
my fault. They're tortured for
Technically.
14 weeks and they call that training.
I mean, yeah, but you could torture yourself.
Why would I do that?
Saying be better. I don't know.
Bro,
More
stacking donuts on
physically,
it?
physical. Dude, stop. I'm never gonna be in your podcast ever again, I swear. Did you record any episodes while I was gone?
Uh, we recorded one. I think. Wait, were you
Oh
in
well.
the
Recorded without me?
were you in the last one?
Well, I don't know which one's the last one was.
Um, no, you were in the last one. You were in the music one
Yes.
was the last one we did.
Okay, so you haven't recorded any. Good.
I
Because I
tried.
said
I
I was.
tried to record another episode because I was getting
Wow,
stressed out.
you just really didn't want me to be in it. Okay, bud. Okay.
That's not how it works, buddy boy.
I said that I was probably gonna be in every single episode, and
That's
you're
probably
trying to you're trying to make sure I'm not in
you're trying
every
to
episode.
upstage me
I'm upstaging you. I don't have a podcast.
as I feel threatened.
What do you feel threatened?
You're accusing
Is it
me.
because I'm big and handsome?
No.
No.
Damn. It's kind of late.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot later for me than it is you.
Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Hakuna Matata. Means no worries
No, it's tomato and being 3 hours ahead of you.
for the rest of tomatoes.
It ain't a quarter after 5 for you. It's a quarter after 5 for me. It's only a quarter after 2 for
Is that a
you.
term you actually use as quarter after quarter till?
Yeah. Is there something wrong with
I just find it weird.
it? Why?
I don't know. It just sound it
It's a
doesn't
lot
sound
easier to
it's like
say a
more
quarter till than be like 40, like if I said a quarter till 5, it's quicker than saying 5:45. And it just feels more natural. It doesn't feel weird. Saying 5:45 is just weird. So I say a quarter till.
I don't know, bro.
It's different.
I feel like that's a you thing.
I
I've
feel
only
like most
said
people do
I've
that.
only said like quarter till or like quarter after in an ironic way.
Well, that's because you're weird.
Oh, excuse me, princess.
I've met more people that say quarter till quarter after than people that don't. So I think you're just weird.
I think that's called psychological conditioning, actually.
No, I think it's called you're weird.
Well, I mean, I've met more people who are alive than people who are dead. So, I mean,
I haven't.
oh, that's cool. Are you an anesthesiologist who's really bad at his job?
No, no.
That'd be a funny, like, comedy skit.
Would it?
Yeah, an anesthesiologist who doesn't know how to do his job. I feel like you get
Dude,
something from that.
someone would complain.
Someone always
Someone would complain
complains.
about everything, though. Yeah.
It's stupid. Comedy is ruined. Comedy's been ruined.
Yeah.
We should go back to form. We should return to Flintstones
Okay, maybe not that.
and MLG
See,
memes
uh,
of
Rainbow
the
frogs.
oh, the Rainbow Frog.
Dude, I love the
Classy.
rainbow frog.
Oh,
Literally.
baby, a triple. The good old days
Rainbow frog.
when things were
Yeah.
simple.
Mhm. Remember that dad boy? Here comes dad boy. Here comes dad boy. Watch him roll. Yeah, we're old.
Oh,
Now everyone's about like Aura or something. I don't know.
or that was like 6 months ago.
I don't even fucking care anymore.
What the
Gavin
hell
still
happened
says it, and
six
that's
months ago?
nothing. I'd say probably May. May happened
May?
6 months ago. Yep.
May happened 6 months ago?
Yep.
March, April, May. I was in AIT. That was 6 months ago?
I guess.
Holy shoot, dude. Oh my lord.
See, May is the month of the fifth month, and
It is the
November's
fifth
the
month.
11th. Yeah, so 11 minus 6 is 5. May.
Bro.
You know what I was doing in May? Nothing. Actually, that's when was coming back home from last year at college, and then, yeah, all that crap. Why are you making me stay? Just
What do you mean?
kidding.
What you offered?
I'm just kidding. Gosh.
Bro, you don't need to be so sensitive.
I'm gonna be so miserable tomorrow. It's fine. I'm used to it.
You don't have to suffer alone. I'm here for you.
Yes, I do. You'll be at work. I'll have to
No,
suffer
I
alone.
have the next 2 days off.
Oh,
I have until Saturday off to adjust my sleep schedule so that I sleep in the daytime.
mm, I do that sometimes. Although most of the time I can't. But sometimes I try. I do it.
I wish I had a car. Wish I didn't wreck my car. No
I
big deal.
wish that every time I drive my car, I wasn't worried about it breaking down.
I wish that every single time I blinked, I earned a dime.
Bro, I wish every time I blinked, I died.
So, okay. If
Okay.
you,
You're-
you gave me nothing to work with, it's not my fault. I can't do anything with that.
It's not my job to give you anything to work with.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Mikey, I got a random poll on YouTube. It says if you could pick one lucky thing to receive before 2024 ends, what would it be? An abundance of money, real and true love, healthy and perfect body, or finding a cure for cancer? Sure as hell ain't picking the fourth one.
Damn.
Hey, it's what I'm achieving. Hey, they can do it at the end of 2025. That's fine. I really shouldn't say that. Oh, the first comment has a point though. It says if you cure cancer, I feel like you could also earn lots of money. Or they wouldn't pay me anything. That's possible too. Mikey, what's your answer to that?
Um, what are we considering an abundance of money?
Money.
What would an abundance of money
Um,
look like nowadays with inflation destroying my
I'm
life?
assuming that I'm assuming that means too much money than you know what to do with. That's what I'm guessing
I would like that
based off
one
the picture.
because I would actually I have a financial advisor now. Like I actually work with a financial advisor now. So
Mhm.
he would definitely know what to do with it instead of buying
I suppose.
copies of Super Mario Galaxy 2.
I feel like I could use more money, but I technically don't really need money. Well, I do need money, but not that much. I mean, part of me is like, oh, healthy and perfect body, but then I'm like, at the same time, it's like, uh, who says I'm gonna keep it, bro? And what does perfect mean? I don't. What does that mean? What's
Well,
perfect
what do
mean? Am I
you I
like,
think that's subjective. What do you can who have you seen a man with a perfect body?
yes, I've
Who is
seen a
it?
man that's perfect in every way. Ryan Reynolds.
You're right. You're right.
That man's perfect, dude. Yeah, you can't even argue it. Exactly. I would say, I'm just kidding. No, I was gonna say, I would say real and true love, but it's like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for right now. I am looking to support myself properly. So honestly, I'd probably just go for the money,
Yeah,
because
I'd
that's
go
what I
I'd go for the
need
money.
the most. In
Perfect
fact, that's
body.
what I
I don't
need the
need that
most.
shit. I could use it, but I could literally hire a person to extract all of my fat for me.
Dude, what? I'm just looking at my YouTube recommended, and I'm like, why are half these videos on here? Dude, there's a video that's titled, I got the world record for murder.
What?
It's a game. It's like Murder the Game or some shit.
Oh, in Minecraft.
But it's like
I
it's
think
not
it's really fun.
Minecraft.
No, no,
It's
no, no. I'm just saying like I think it's really funny the joke where you say like you're doing something horrible, like absolutely horrible. Um like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna burn down an entire town and I'm going to set off a nuke." And shit like that. And then it's like oh, you mean in Minecraft, right? And it's like, what's Minecraft? I
Oh,
think that's funny.
yeah. Oh, here's a good video. When Asian is a difficulty mode. It's by Steven he. Yeah, like she's fine.
Steven, he's a pretty good guy. He's funny. Emotional damage.
There's so many videos on here that I'm like, I wouldn't watch that shit, bro.
You know what I've
I don't
been
even know why it's here.
to get serious for a small moment. You know what I've been listening a lot to, and it gets me like it gets me sad. It's like it's like this emotional it's not emotional, but it's like it's warrior ambience. It's like I'll link you a video of the type of stuff that I've been listening to when I'm sad. Hold on. Or when I'm like, when I'm not feeling like anything. I just feel like laying down and taking the world as it is. It gets me to cry sometimes. It's like a very, very particular vibe. I don't like saying the word vibe. I think that word is overall stupid.
I say it all the time because it's sometimes I don't know how else to say it.
I know, but I think that's just like social conditioning.
Well, it's outdated nowadays. We're old. No one says that anymore.
We are old. What generation are we? Are we Gen X
Z.
or Z?
We're Gen Z. Yeah, we're the Zoomers. Gen X is my mom's and dad's generation.
Really?
Yeah. It goes Boomers, Gen X, Millennials, then Gen Z, and then Gen Alpha. I'm pretty sure the generation before the Boomers was also called Gen Alpha. Dude, I just looked at the title of that YouTube video you sent me. I'm like, that's depressing.
No, but it's like it's good. It's like it releases a lot of tension.
Yeah, I can't listen to it right now because it's on my phone,
Well,
and
yeah, but
I don't have my earbuds.
like if it helps me relax.
Yeah. Dude, I just saw a YouTube video recommended this as watching Planet 51 in 2024 ruined our lives. Have you ever
Huh?
seen Planet 51? Have you ever seen the movie
Dude,
Planet 51?
I you just brought back a lot of memories, bro. That movie was a trip.
Dude, there's a video that said watching Planet 51 in 2024 ruined our lives. I'm like,
I remember the movie not
understandable.
being like atrocious.
Uh, it was fine, I guess. I don't mind it. I mean, I've watched it a couple times. It's not like it's gonna make me want to kill myself just by watching
Certainly
it.
not.
So it has one up on a lot of movies.
I remember seeing
Speaking of movies that are like, you know what a really good movie is? Every single Sharknado movie.
for real. Go do a
Dude,
big four watch party.
I actually just, I like those movies because they're so stupid. That makes them worth watching, I feel like. It's like I can't remember anything from them, but I've watched them. I remember like two scenes, bro.
Well, they're elite scenes.
Best shark movies ever.
Best.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, Jaws or The Meg or some crap. No,
Bro,
Sharknado.
Meg
That's
is.
where it's at.
I don't care what anyone says. Meg is a horrible movie. That movie sucks ass.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's pissed me off.
I didn't mind it, but it ain't Sharknado, so it's like
I mean,
there's only so much
If
they
it's not
can do.
Sharknado, there's no point in watching it, really, if you think about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Isn't there like seven Sharknado movies?
I think there are 8 actually. Hold on. Sharknado?
There are, let's see, one, two, three. There's only, what? 6?
6?
That's not right.
Hold up.
I'm pretty sure there was a Sharknado 7, dude. Yeah, it's
Wait.
just Sharknado, Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3,
6th film.
Sharknado 4, Sharknado 5, and Sharknado 6.
Wait. No. There was a spin-off.
Or Sharknado, It's About Time. Sharknado, It's About Time was the 6th movie. It's just 1 through 5, and then It's About Time.
No, but wait,
Really?
they had a spin-off film called Sharknado Heart of Sharkness. Heart of Sharkness.
What?
It was a spin-off movie called Sharknado Heart of Sharkness. They also made the same company also made Lava Lantula.
Bro, dude, they were making a 7th movie. It just never they had never finished it. That's why I thought there was 7.
It's tragic.
Dude, there's so many movies that I've seen like saw so long ago, and then I just hear their names. I'm like, oh my God. Dude, I should binge watch all Sharknado movies. Watch all of them without stopping. How long is that?
How long? Yeah, how long that would be?
That's gotta take forever.
It's sad seeing the reviews on this because it just Sharknado 1 had 75%, Sharknado 2 61, 3 had 36, 4 had 14, 5 had 30, and then 6
Hey, so
had
the first one actually did
27.
good. The first one actually did all right.
Bro, there was a Sharknado game.
Oh, it only takes 9 hours and 8 minutes, it says, to binge the Sharknado.
That's
That's
not
not that
bad at
bad.
all, actually.
It's not good either. I mean, it's
Eh.
what, 6 movies for 9 hours? That's not very good either. That's an extra 3 hours that came. So what? That's about an hour and a half then each. That's not actually. Yeah, that's not that bad. An hour and a half per movie isn't bad. That's pretty low actually for movies. So it's fine. So it just tanked as they made more, and they just kept making them. That's funny. The fact that there was one, they're 14%, and then they were making a 7th one is crazy. Just saying, if they would have made the 7th one, I would have watched it.
You know, I think it's time we end the episode. This is
I was just gonna
easily
say
the
the
longest
same.
episode, which I think is fitting.
hmm
Where it all started, an idea, my idea, and then my the man of the execution boy, which is you, Trey, my friend,
Okay.
the executioner,
There we go. That's better. Not execution boy.
execution boy.
Better. Executioner is definitely better.
Sure, buddy. It's you and me against the world, like it always has been.
Okay.
Bro, My dad lore is going to go crazy because of you.
Okay.
Trust me. That's just going to go hard. Thank you for listening to this episode. This is a very special episode to me, very dear to my heart, with my dear friend Trey.
That's me.
I love you, Mama. You gonna say it, Trey?
Okay, I was waiting for that. Love you, Kim.
There we go. Excellent. Goodbye.